and I'm currently living here in the city. As I just graduated last May 2019, and I'm now working in a pharmacy as a pharmacy technician, and I'm working part-time as well here in Melt by New Zealand Natural as a shift supervisor.
But you started,
I started as a student last year.
so it's for a year.
Yeah.
Being
So
a student.
specifically year and a half.
Year and a half. Oh, that's a long
Yeah.
time studying.
Because 1 year academic and 6 months training.
Okay. So, yung part-time mo dito, that's the 20 hours per week.
Yeah, I used to do this until now.
And you started here as one of the
Retail staff.
retail staff
But I was promoted just last year.
to become a supervisor.
I went here alone, and yes, I had my agency back in the Philippines. First, I did my research to do my student pathway. I was about to do business, but my agent told me to do pharmacy technician as it was in line with my course in the Philippines. And now I'm grateful that I am working in a pharmacy, and I did my full-time job.
Are you self-sufficient? Like, enough ba yung trabaho? Like, when you were a student and doing 20 hours per week, is it enough to sustain your day-to-day expenses?
For me, matipid naman ako, so oo, 20 hours is enough, but if I have my break, then I will do full-time, 40 hours to 60 hours. And then afterwards, I'll save it and then, yeah, use it for my bills and utilities.
So, it is possible to be a student,
Yes.
get a part-time job with your 20 hours of work, and sustain yourself.
Yes, it is.
You don't ask money from your parents?
When I first went here, of course, I did, but after when I get a job, then I'm working on my own, and then
Mahirap ba maghanap ng trabaho?
at first mahirap kasi kailangan nila ng New Zealand experience, but pag nakapasok ka na sa kahit anong job, afterwards, i-consider nila yung ano mo.
One tip pa pala, guys, is to volunteer.
Yeah, volunteering. I did my volunteering before.
Isang pharmacy? Is it?
It's in Half Moon Bay. And then I learned a lot. And that's why it makes me now
Better pharmacy technician. So after studying, ano yung next step?
So after studying,
Ano po yung visa nyo ngayon?
my visa is post-working visa. So I have 3 years open work visa.
3 years. And saan ka nakatira ngayon? Is it a flat, apartment ba siya, or bahay?
It's an apartment. It's in Vogue. It's just located in the center of Queen Street, and I'm living with fellow Filipinos.
Okay. Have you tried living with other nationalities?
For the meantime, no.
How about Chinese? Do you have some relatives here in New Zealand?
Yes, I do, and they're both nurses.
I think mababait sila.
Sana all.
So, punta naman tayo sa struggles mo sa New Zealand. What are your struggles in New Zealand?
At first, pag bago ka talaga sa New Zealand, syempre, maghahanap ka ng work. Tapos, hindi naman madali maghanap ng work kasi wala kang New Zealand experience. And pag nag-apply ka naman, hahanapan ka rin ng experience. Eh, paano ka nga magkaka-experience kung hindi ka naman, di ba?
Employed.
So, kailangan mo lang talaga dedication and perseverance na maghanap ng work. Kahit anong work, as long as makakasurvive ka dito sa New Zealand, even though hindi siya related sa studies mo, because afterwards, you'll get a chance to
Prove
prove
yourself.
yourself. And then, once na may work ka na, pwede ka nang mag-apply sa related mo na course. And then, afterwards, ayun.
Ito ba yung mga
Saka, Kaya naman as long as marunong ka magtipid, tsaka hindi ka lang talaga maarte.
How about weather in New Zealand?
At first, naninibago ako kasi Philippines is a tropical country. So pagdating ko dito sa New Zealand, grabe yung breakouts. Pag summer naman, sobrang init, so kailangan mo mag-sunscreen.
Another struggle for you is
The transportation here in New Zealand, because mostly bus are really timely, and then I don't have a car because I'm still a student, so
I think it's hard to park here in the city as well because you have to pay weekly parking.
yeah, but
fee.
I mean it's in general, because wherever you go you really need a car, because some buses won't go on this place.
Yeah, gaya ng sa bahay namin guys, wala pong bus, any public transport is not available. So you really have to have a car.
At saka pwede mo naman magamit yung license mo sa Pinas within 1 year.
What are you thankful for here in New Zealand?
First, I am thankful for my family for supporting me to go here and to experience this journey. And then for
Because you're still young. How old are you?
I'm 23 now, but I went here when I was 21.
Yeah, that's fresh graduate.
Yeah. And I don't have any work experience, even though in the Philippines. That's why I struggle finding a job here. I'm thankful for my employer as well, who support me through my student days until now, and they're always been there for me whenever I need help. And for my cousins as well, who always gives me guidance and advices.
Hi Pinoys and NZ. I'm currently here sa Melt pa rin sa New Zealand Natural sa ice cream shop. I'm here with students in Auckland, New Zealand, and I want to ask them some questions. So, first question is, what's your name? Introduce yourself, please.
So, hi, I am Edward Delacsares.
Hi, I'm April Shane Tupas.
I'm Frain Andrew Man. I am Charles Yantuaco. Hi, I'm Jojo.
I'm Charmaine Pizza. Hi, I'm Charmaine Pizza.
And I'm Brian Lusan.
Hi, I'm Fatima Mayman.
So, we want to know kung sino ang dumaan sa agency at sino ang nag-DIY. So, sino sa inyo guys ang taas ng kamay, ang nag-agent?
All of us. All of us.
Except for one, nag-DIY. So, na-shock sila.
Ngayon lang nila nalaman.
So, alam na nila ngayon na may nag-DIY sa kanila. Siya po yung nakatipid.
Ba talaga kayo? 3 years.
Happy years.
Okay, so, what
May mga
are you
natutunan
studying
din
here
sila.
in New Zealand? Lahat ba kayo? Same
Level 7.
Level 7. Ano ang course nyo?
So, ako is Diploma of Electrical Engineer,
Business management.
Mechanical Engineer, Electrical Engineer,
Oh, ang daming engineer.
Electrical Engineer,
Business management. Business management.
IT.
Electrical engineering.
So, ang IT lang ang marunong mag-research, guys. So, yung mga nag-agent naman, tanungin natin sila if they were satisfied with the service that they've got. Happy ba kayo sa mga nag-agent? So.
So far, responsive naman sila sa mga questions. Okay. Kaya para sa akin.
I'm sure there are good experiences and bad experiences. So, you have to research kung gusto nyo mag-agency. So, next question is, paano kayo naghanap ng funds o paano nyo na-fund yung studies nyo dito sa New Zealand?
So, through my parents, they are the one.
My mom.
They're my relatives. Through my parents as well.
Parents.
Personal savings.
Personal savings.
Personal savings.
Personal savings.
From my parents. Parents.
Parents.
Parents and my cousin.
Wala bang nagbenta ng kalabaw?
Banta na
Bakala. So yung funds na nakuha niyo from your parents, from relatives, how are you surviving here in New Zealand? Are you still relying on that funds, or is the job that you're
Sufficient enough?
getting here working part-time, is it enough to fund your
Day-to-day.
bills and your food utilities?
Yeah, as long as you have a part-time job, it is
Sustainable? Meron bang hindi kumakain ng maayos dito? Oh, they always eat outside. Like, eat outside. They always eating outside. Hindi ko yata afford yun.
Sa tao yun. Kung paano mo
Iba-budget yung
i-budget yung savings mo
salary.
sa salary. As long as yung student na halimbawa yung a week 280, 20 hours. So, depende talaga yun sa pagkakas.
So, lahat-lahat ba dito is nasistay sa city?
Yes.
You all stay in city. So, nakatipid kayo sa public transport fees, pamasahe. Okay. So, usually, is it a flat apartment? Flat. Flatting with Filipinos as well or other nationalities? Okay. Anyone who's got relatives here in New Zealand? You've got relatives here. Brothers, sisters,
Kita lang.
tita, cousins. And they're very helpful with your journey here in New Zealand.
No student kasi may tumutulong ko sa
Kaya ba part na nag-DIY ka kasi may nakilala ka dito sa New Zealand? Guys,
So,
kung
alam
kayo
na
ng
nila
relative.
yung process.
Hindi
Ako na yung relative niya.
Next question is, what are your struggles here in New Zealand? So we want to discuss the positive and the negative side. So kung sino yung nagbabalak na maging students here in New Zealand, we want to arm you and we want to warn you that it's not all good. So meron ding bad and not everyone here, we're lucky enough to be to just have positive experience. So may mga adjustments din. So what are your struggles in New Zealand? So anyone wants to share one biggest struggle that you experience here in New Zealand as a student?
Between studying and work, so we need to balance both studying and also working part-time as 20 hours per week. So, minsan, dahil sa work, nagsistruggle na mag-cope up sa studies, but eventually, ma-adjust ka rin.
What else?
Siguro yung paghahanap ng part-time. Kasi mula mahirap maghanap ng part-time. Pero through connections like friends, classmates, yun yung
I've heard they want you to have New Zealand experience, but how will you start?
you have to like need someone like
Referral.
Yeah,
Referral, so it's a big thing. Kasi like, sa akin na fresh grad, na kung pupunta dito, hindi siguro ako magkaka-work if walang nag-refer sa akin sa job. So, referral is such a big thing.
So kailangan magpakabait para may referrals ka. What else? How about the weather in New Zealand? Boots with the fur and excited pa lahat. So any struggles with, because you're just in the city, you walk to your accommodation, to school, and to your jobs? Okay naman ang weather? Hindi naman sobrang lamig? Naka-adjust na?
Adjust na.
What else? How about Kiwi accent?
It's not an issue.
Oh, ang galing!
Oy, wala kayo. I'm sorry. Wala ako sa friends ko, but I'm okay.
So, okay lang naman ang experience with dealing with other nationalities?
Yeah, okay lang.
So, is it mostly New Zealand? What nationalities yung classmates you usually? Mostly
Indians.
and Filipino. So, was it helpful na hindi kayo masyadong nahirapan sa accent kasi alam nyo lahat kayo nagsastruggle or alam nyo same kayo ng mga situation? How about when you started
School kasi lahat naman po ibang nasa even yung teacher mo hindi naman Iwi. So hindi ka talaga mahirap.
How about when finding a job? Understanding their accent,
Especially on interviews. It's a struggle.
and the Kiwi slangs.
Especially when they talk Yeah, and they talk so fast. So
just with practice.
At first.
first,
But eventually,
with the laugh and lift.
especially kung sa customer service. Because in my case, customer service yung part-time ko. So, maraming customers. Then, yun, eventually parang na-understand ko.
So may struggle din ba sa, like for example, mayaman sa Pilipinas or may job ka doon before sa Pilipinas but you were a manager or hindi ka naman naglilinis before ng, hindi kayo nagluluto, hindi naglilinis-linis, tapos dito pagdating sa New Zealand, kailangan mo minsan mag-part-time para makuha ng 20 hours per week. So, baka isipin ng iba lahat-lahat, wow, mag-part-time lang ako na ano dyan, kaya ko. Ano ba usually yung mga nagsistruggle? Yung hindi flexible or di ba marami ba kayong kilala umuwi?
Meron akong ibang kilala na kasi hindi nga kaya talagang mag-adjust sa life kasi nasanay sa Philippines na alam mo yun, parang spoon-fed ng parents. Pero ano, ewan ko lang, depende lang din kasi sa tao because I'm not used to working as well. I'm just a fresh grad. So, kung pagdating ko dito, work, hindi pa minsan namimiss mo yung comforts ng country, ng family, na you don't even have to work to get what you want, but then here you need to work in order to live, to sustain the lifestyle you have here. So, yun.
So what are you thankful for? Bakit napadpad kayo sa New Zealand?
Experience. Marami ka talaga matutulog. Lalo na if this is your first time. Away from your comfort zone. Meron ka malalaman sa sarili.
Are you happy that you started as a student or is there like regrets?
Live life short.
So that's I think the big thing na you look at the positive side and take what you the experiences mo, you learn from it and then deal with it. So mostly ba sa inyo, with regards to part-time job, ilang months kayo nakahanap ng job from coming here?
So usually it takes like 1 month because ipapasis mo pa yung IRD, Bagsic po, so kailangan ang proof of address para i-verify ng HR or ng company na ano yung place mo.
Yeah, but if you already have those requirements and just
A week?
Pero paghanap ng part-time, hindi naman talaga siya mahirap. Sa'yo na lang, pag hindi ka picky, like, there are a lot of opportunities. But
So mostly here within a month?
Yeah.
Pero bang natagalan ng
Within a week.
within a week?
On my 5th day, I already have an interview. The following week, already started.
So how many years na ba kayo kailan ba kayo nag-start? Kasi baka iba na ang situation nyo dito, students. Sa tingin nyo ba yung mga bagong dating nahihirapan din maghanap ng job?
Hindi. Kasi if hindi ka naman picky, there's a lot of jobs.
Sa tao?
Sinasabi ka, baka namin hindi ka ng trabaho, mamaya ka lang mapapasukan.
Baka gusto manager ka agad.
Dapat kasi di ka
nahihirapan.
na kasi hindi mo naman sila ma-blame because of their experiences din naman sa Pilipinas and they expect kasi nag-invest sila dito.
So I think with your expectation, kung alam mo na kailangan mo magtrabaho part-time ng kahit ano-anong trabaho, so depende na lang kung anong expectation nyo. Kung ina-expect mo makakuha ka agad ng managerial job, kasi manager ka sa Pilipinas, doon talaga, I think yun ang one of the reasons madi-depress or mahirapan ka dito sa New Zealand.
Sa case ko, dati nandito ako sa Saudi Arabia for 12 years.
12 years sa South.
Test engineer ako sa Saudi Arabia. Pero yung nag-apply ako dito, yung agent ko, na-brief na ako na sa mga pwede mong pasukan ng trabaho. Hindi ka talaga So, sa sarili ko, inanda ko rin sa sarili.
So guys, ano yung mga as a general, ano ba usually ang part-time jobs ito? Whether na-try nyo, kasi alam ko, hindi naman isa lang naging part-time job nyo, palipat-lipat din, di ba? So ano usually yung mga sa inyo at sa mga kakilala nyo usually, para alam nila kung ano yung pwede nilang mga part-time job dito? Housekeeping, cleaning.
Retail staff.
So that's the reality.
Kitchen cleaner.
Kitchen hand.
Diyan kayo magsisimula.
Grocery assistant.
So if you did
Check out operator.
check-out operator na
Room attendant.
pack and save. So mga grocery shops,
Night bill.
Barista.
barista,
Makdo.
Magiging wait.
Actually, dito sa New Zealand, marami namang mga students na talagang nagpa-part-time ng gano'n kahit mga Kiwis. Kasi hindi naman nila dinidegrade kung ano yung trabaho mo. Meron nga mga mayayaman dyan, hindi naman sila binibigyan ng pera ng parents nila straight away. So, kailangan nilang mag-earn ng own money and then work their way up while they're doing their degrees. Saka hindi rin lahat dito kailangan may degree. Usually, iba, certificates lang, trades. So, hindi ka gaya sa Pilipinas na kailangan maging abogado ka, kailangan maging doktor. Do you think it is achievable what you were expecting? Like you're an electrical engineer. So, do you think there's really a pathway for you here as an electrical engineer?
Marami namang companies na nag-offer ng mga jobs pero as a registered electrical engineer sa Pinas, yung exit is by different standards. So you need to take like licensure exam for EWRP for the EST technicians and for licensed engineers. So kailangan mo mag-study and then take the license exam for you to diretso ka dun sa path for engineering.
So, yun yung next plan mo is to do the examination. How about you?
Pathway?
Or you plan? So do you plan, because mostly dito, kahit nag-student sila, ang iba, they come here to really become a student, get the experience, get the degree, certificate, and they will transfer in other countries or go back home sa Pilipinas to use that certificate to be employable. So experience and the study itself, not really to settle here in New Zealand.
I think it's achievable. If you want to settle here, achievable naman siya. But you have to work hard for it. Kailangan mo talagang ipakita sa work and sa employer mo na worth it ka sa position na ibibigay nila at sa salary na ibibigay nila. You deserve that.
Kasi ngayon, may mga salary grading na kung need skill or low skill, so they will approve your visa so you can stay longer or for residency so by permit. How about the other engineers?
Sipag lang siguro sa paghahanap ng work, like meron silang mga website na pwede puntahan, let's see, trade.
So we will maybe put a link on the websites wherein you can apply for jobs.
Then connections, like kunwari may mga kakilala ka ng certain visiting company, then someone can.
Do you need to take an examination for your line of work?
Depende po kung anong path yung pupunta, like network, electrical path. Yung sa akin kasi easy ako sa Pilipinas, so parang another path. Yung sa akin parang may kung sa ano pa parang magpapa-assess lang ako, pero there's nothing na necessary to say. So, kung gusto ko lang kumari yung maintenance, so I have to take EST, depende sa kung anong pathway gusto ko.
How about you?
Yeah. For my case, kasi I just graduated, so naghahanap ako ng work. Today, I'll set na lang example sa mga classmates who graduated as a student din who are now on the engineering field. So it is really achievable.
So you have to find a job that's in line with your skill so that even though may employer ka, na iba yung line. Like for example, you're an engineer and then you're hired for something else. But then once you apply for a visa, some immigration officers won't approve your visa if it's not connected with your skill. So you have to find a job that's related to your skill. Sa iba.
Because I'm graduating so now I'm still getting my experience because in the hospitality industry they will allow you to go with the next like position if you have experience. So I'm still getting slowly like baby steps so that you can get one career.
How about sa IT?
Ako po kasi pasok ng job search pa rin. So ngayon tatrabaho ako ng barista full time. Pero ngayon parang focus pa rin sa barista. Kaya po kailangan IT yung mahanap ko kasi once na nag-expire yung visa.
So how long ba yung visa mo? Open job search visa?
3 years po.
Lahat ba may 3 years visa? Yung iba 1 year. So within that year after graduating, kailangan makahanap ng related sa skill mo ng tips for our students that are coming here to New Zealand.
So, in terms of work, huwag lang mapili. So, ang importante naman is you sustain your day-to-day expenses. So, i-maximize mo lang yung 20 hours na work and then focus ka rin sa studying. Huwag mo lang mabayaan yung study mo. So, balance lang.
Ako, yung tip ko, enjoy nyo lang yung stay nyo dito. Ang studies, dapat may time for studies, may time for work, may time for social life. Hindi ka dapat mag-overwork, overstudy. Let your mind rest para hindi din mapagod masyado yung katawan natin, yung isip natin, hindi tayo ma-pressure. Don't deprive yourself of anything kasi what matters most at the end of the day is yung health natin and ang mental health.
Just be street smart and marunong mag-adjust, especially when you're living with different kinds of people. Tulad dito sa New Zealand, multicultural setup. So, hindi isipin na sila yung mag-a-adjust sa'yo. Dapat ikaw rin mag-adjust. You have to meet at some point talaga in order to survive.
Advice ko naman sa mga future students is prioritize nila yung studies nila kasi parang yung way nila for residency, PR, and then citizenship. And as well, huwag sila maging picky in terms of work kasi yung work naman na yan is temporary lang. Yung part-time work like me barista, it's part-time work. So, if you finance lang yung day-to-day living, then right after that, right after you graduate, you can find kung ano talaga yung path na gusto mo. So, yun. And then, learn to adjust with people, especially in workplace. Kasi you will be working with different nationalities. So, yun. Then, build connections with different people. Huwag kang mag-settle lang dun sa environment ng all Filipinos. Try to like mingle with other nationalities. Kasi maybe through them you will get your dream job or something. Build connections.
Sabi na daw nila By the way, guys, I also have another question. Is it possible to save some money while studying?
Yes.
You save, still save. So, hindi naman lahat negative. May mga negative, guys. May mga depress, may mga uwing luhaan. Iba-iba din yung circumstances mga students. I'm sure may mga iba pa rin, may mga umiiyak pa rin sa kanila hanggang ngayon. But together, they can support each other. May mga heartbroken. So, in conclusion, conclusion, do your research.
Before kayo pumunta dito, mag-research. Huwag talaga maniwala sa mahal sa New Zealand. Tapos, sobra. Oo, sobra. Okay lang mag-sobra. Sobra. Tapos, kailangan syempre
Matibay.
Matibay.
Proper
At
mindset.
saka wala kang di ka nega.
So in conclusion guys, hindi lahat-lahat nakapag-experience ng maganda at hindi rin lahat may bad experience here as a student in New Zealand. So iba-iba talaga ang pathway.
Like what happened to a person,
May
it
not
doesn't
apply to you.
necessarily mean na mangyari din sa'yo.
So if you think you've studied here and if you think it's not for you, then just take the good out of it and then apply it to become a better person.
Kasi like for example, nung pumunta kami dito sa New Zealand, fresh graduates kami. Tapos sabi ng ka-flatmates namin, baka mahirapan kayo maghanap ng trabaho kasi kailangan nila ng experience. It will take, sabi nila, 4 months. Kasi yung mga friends nila, 4 months bago nakahanap ng work kasi hirap daw. And then, after a week, nagka-work na kami.
So hindi lahat ng
Hindi lahat.
hindi applicable lahat.
Kasi depende naman talaga sa'yo. Determine ka na makakuha ng trabaho or maniwala ka lang sa sabi-sabi ng ibang tao. So you have to believe yourself and you can step.
So thank you everyone for your inputs and hopefully you'll find what is right for you here in New Zealand or in the Philippines or other countries.